once again, everybody. This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you once again. So this is another one of my WWE special videos talking about one certain topic in WWE, or multiple ones sometimes. And this one is going to cover a story that happened yesterday. I didn't get to it because I was busy doing my top 10 topics show, which is uploaded and ready to see my new rebranded top 10 topics show. It's a very enjoyable one. I suggest checking it out. But here's my special video giving my thoughts on what happened yesterday. A coincidental 2 suspensions were announced yesterday, and it was Alberto Del Rio and Paige, both being suspended for violating the wellness policy, both getting 30-day suspensions. What a coincidence, because as we all know, Paige and Alberto Del Rio in real life are together. And it does raise a lot of red flags. I mean, I don't really want to try to dig into their personal lives, but from rumors that I've been reading the past month or so, I think started around, I think it was it Money in the Bank, I think it was, or I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was Money in the Bank. The pay-per-view, when it was announced that there was issues, well, it was online leaking saying that there was issues going on between Paige and Del Rio. And then I think the cops got involved in it at Money in the Bank. I think I can't remember what it was. And then I kept hearing stuff that, if Triple H and a couple of people were trying to break them up because they feel that they're not, it was getting in the way of their working lives. It sounded like, and that's not my opinion. That's just what I've been hearing rumors about, and then they draft them to separate brands. And then this happens. They both coincidentally get suspended. And it was actually also on Paige's 24th birthday she gets suspended. So, what a coincidence, you gotta say. But yeah, I'm not saying that, I'm going by the rumors, but I've seen other couples in WWE recently. Of course, there's Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, John Cena and Nikki Bella, probably a couple others. But it does seem like that there is something fishy going on with Paige and Alberto Del Rio. It sounds so weird saying. I feel like it's saying Paige's last name is Del Rio. I don't know why that drives me nuts. That's why I try to keep saying Alberto Del Rio and Paige. But okay, anyways. So I mean, it is possible there could be something fishy going on, but it's not really any of my business to dig into this. But what this means for each of them, rumors would have it that Del Rio might be gone soon anyway. I've heard rumors that, he's not really happy at all here. I mean, no offense, but he's not really been that big of a hit at all in WWE, especially since his return last October. Like, I was really pissed that they brought him back. Like, as soon as they bring out Zeb Coulter at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for John Cena's U.S. Open Challenge, and then he brings Alberto Del Rio to the ring. I'm like, what? This guy violated a conduct policy, I think it was. That's why he originally left in 2014. And then they bring him back, and rumors have it supposedly it's because he showed more interest in anybody else or something. I can't remember the exact number. It was something really stupid. I'm just like, why would they bring this guy back? Like, what else does he have to prove? Other than just, now he's just probably just like some type of jobber for SmackDown. Like, he pretty much was just keeping the U.S. title warm for John Cena. And then when they saw that John Cena wasn't going to be, came back and he wasn't going to be ready to compete yet because he had that rotator cuff surgery, they put it on Kalisto. So I was so happy about that because his title reign as U.S. champion was so dry, and that whole Mex-American stuff just didn't work at all. So, and then afterwards, what they do, even like during his U.S. title reign, they make the League of Nations, and what happened there? King Barrett's gone. Sheamus' heel turn is pretty even worse than his face run. So who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what could have happened there? It had Rusev pulled down such a lower level, also a low card player, I'll be honest. And now with his U.S. title run, he's definitely getting back on track. As I said in my top 10 topics video, I do hope, I'm still 50-50 about him dropping the title to Roman Reigns on Sunday. But let's see what happens there. So yeah, it's like why is this guy even still around? He's obviously not happy in WWE. I guess I heard he was promised like a big push for coming back, but he didn't really get it at all. I even heard rumors a couple months ago they might turn him face, but they never went along with that because he's just somebody that he's got nothing to do. Like, there's some like veterans that I'll keep around that I think are worth keeping around for a while to help put guys over, unless they're John Cena. Sometimes maybe because of the later schedule, I feel like they have been easing up on Cena a little bit. AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Kane on SmackDown. I think it's to trade Kane to Raw because I feel like he's going to get in the way of some people. I think he's just a waste of space on SmackDown. Not really that many, but Alberto Del Rio is not somebody I feel that's strong enough to put somebody over. So him wouldn't surprise me if this is it for him. Period. He doesn't come back at all. And then Paige, on the other hand, a lot of people actually are saying stuff like they wouldn't be surprised if Paige for some reason doesn't come back to WWE. I mean, I don't know where she go next. I mean, for Del Rio, maybe he'll go back to, I think it was AAA it was called, that he was at before he came back to WWE, which doesn't make sense at all, because I heard that he was actually a really big hit there. But Paige going somewhere else, I don't know about that. It's like, I see, like, Paige doing a lot more in her career in WWE. She only just turned 24 yesterday. That's only a year older than me. Well, a little over a year older, because I turn 23 next month. But, I think, though, things between when her and Del Rio got together earlier this year, I think that's when her career started taking a serious downfall. I mean, a lot of people are saying that it already was, which it kind of was, but I don't think it was as serious until Del Rio came around. That's where you heard that she was getting like in trouble more and all that. And I'm like, let me see. Let's try to go through her career. She's in NXT. She's the NXT Women's Champion. She's brought up to the main roster and wins the Divas Championship off of AJ Lee her first night. And then they strip her of the NXT Women's Champion, and she was there to stay. And then she had a decent feud with AJ Lee throughout the summer into, I think it ended at Hell in a Cell in 2014. Yeah, I think that's correct. Again, that was decent feud, but I felt like they could have done a little bit more. Like, had some big match with a big stipulation to it. But that's not the case. Or I'm not sure if maybe it would have the opposite way, having AJ Lee be the heel and Paige the face. I'm not sure. I mean, it ended up being, it's acceptable for me, but I thought they could have gone a lot further with that. And then that's when they threw Nikki Bella into the title picture. And then she won the title against AJ Lee at Survivor Series. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe the Nikki Bella title reign. Because I was thinking about actually, before I got on here, doing a video eventually about title reigns. Think if there's been any long title reigns that I think have affected not just the champion period, but others around who should have been getting the title around then. But I thought I can't really think of too many besides Nikki Bella's title reign, because that was definitely way too long. Because it was obvious. I think it was by the time when Nikki Bella feuded with Naomi. I think it was obvious at that time that they were trying to make Nikki Bella the longest reigning Divas champion, and it was probably just to spite AJ Lee, because who's Nikki Bella dating? John Cena. I mean, to give like somebody like different in the title run for Nikki Bella, I was okay. I think at first I was okay with it, but then it didn't work. It was way too long, and then I mean, they had Paige feud with her at the beginning of the year. They had her and Natalya feud. Not them feud. Well, they had the match with Nikki Bella and Brie Bella at the Royal Rumble. I think the Bellas won. I think I don't know, but I feel like those tag title matches were just to well, not all of them was, but have a reason for the Bellas to lose, but Nikki not to lose the title, which got really old. And then I think WrestleMania, having her and AJ face him. And then rumors have it, supposedly, when Naomi turned heel, that was supposed to be AJ Lee. But AJ Lee left, and then they put Naomi, which I felt Extreme Rules should have been when Nikki Bella dropped the title, because it made perfect sense. Naomi targeted Paige after Paige won the Battle Royal, and she was, tired of, no, not getting anywhere she wants, and she knew she had to make a change and just take it more advantage. Which that should have been when she won the Divas Championship, but they didn't pull the trigger. And because when Paige came back from filming Santa's Little Helper, they could have easily had her and Naomi have a feud, not have Nikki Bella involved in the title reign, the title hunt at all. Or, maybe at the triple threat match at Elimination Chamber, that could have happened. But big missed opportunity. That should have been when Nikki Bella's title reign ended, was during that feud with Naomi. But they didn't pull the trigger on it. And that's where you knew pretty much, it's obvious that they're just trying to make Nikki Bella the longest reigning Divas champion. Now, Paige was the one that made sense for having her being the one who started the Divas Revolution, which pretty much ended up in the end being what's led to Nikki Bella's title reign, and in the end beating out AJ Lee, because it didn't make sense. I would have rather had that 3-team tag team match, elimination match they had at SummerSlam. I think that would have been better if they had that at Battleground, and then have somebody take the Divas Championship off Nikki Bella, because they didn't give someone a chance to actually take it off of her before the reign was. She got to AJ Lee's number of days AJ Lee had, because that match I had with Charlotte on Raw was actually on the day that she tied AJ Lee. So again, you just knew there. But anyways, then this made sense to me. Had Paige started Divas Revolution, have Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte come up, have one of them get in the title picture, and then I think it was the perfect timing to turn Paige heel. Even though she was really over, she needs something really fresh. If not, she would have been getting lost in the shuffle. So it made sense to turn Paige heel then, have her feud with Charlotte, but I think after when Paige made that remark about Ric Flair's son being dead on Raw, which without confirming it with the Flair family, I think that's where it started to that feud went downhill, because their match at Survivor Series was just it just didn't really hit off well. And then I don't know, it's like after that, and then that around that time too, it was like turning into a time wherever whenever Charlotte was starting to turn heel as well, it probably made more sense to maybe make their match at TLC a triple threat match, but it didn't happen. Because it just seemed like somebody else needed to be in the picture there. It just, I don't know, it seemed like, two people starting to agree the same thing. So, I don't know. I would have maybe changed it up a little bit. And then, what was the last thing? Oh, yeah. So then after that, I think that's when Paige got injured with a concussion. And then they brought her back as a face. And I'm thinking that was a really brief heel turn. I would have kept Paige as a heel, been fresh for her character. This is not how it worked out in the end. I mean, I can understand why, because I think she's still always so over with the crowd. I mean, Paige is personally one of my favorite women's wrestlers up on the main roster today. I mean, most of them I don't have a problem with, except Eva Marie, that. But, what was I going to say now? Crap. But yeah, after that, it felt like she just got lost in the shuffle. And then when her and Del Rio got together, it's like trouble just came around. It's like, so something fishy is going on between the two of them. I still don't think this is it for Paige in WWE. I feel like she has a lot more she can accomplish in WWE, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens in 30 days whenever their suspensions are up. So once again, Alberto Del Rio and Paige, a real-life couple in WWE, both have been suspended for 30 days. Is there anything going on personally in this relationship? We don't know. It's not really my business, but it's obviously there is something going on. So that's just me giving my thoughts on the suspensions for them. As always, please like this video. Leave any comments for anything you want me to discuss. And also, always subscribe to my channel, my professional channel, and my friend Dan Guys' channel, also listed in the description as well. So thank you for tuning into this video, and hopefully, again, we all enjoy SummerSlam this Sunday. See you, everybody.